Welcome to the What Happens Next YouTube channel. What we're aiming to do with this channel is share content designed to make sure that you're supported through whatever's next in your life. And we'd love to continue to do that. I've got a favour to ask today, and what I'd ask you to do is just subscribe. It costs you nothing, but it really helps us deliver really good quality content on a consistent basis. Thank you, and let's go on to the interview.
January, I bet that guy's going, woo!
So, clients are thinking about what happens next in their lives. They're thinking about what their future business is over the next 5 to 10 years. What are the main factors they should be considering and actually taking action towards when thinking about what happens next?
Well, one of the things they can do if they want, they can reach out to me. They can take a thing called a PRE score through Value Builder, which is a personal readiness to exit score. Okay. So I'm going to give you some quite scary statistics, which is what drives me, because I think it's absolutely terrible. I'm sure you've got the same ones in your industry. You know, how many people don't have pensions and don't do this and don't do that. The ones in our industry in business are pretty clear. 80% of businesses fail in 5 years, about 90% fail in 10 years. So there's only a small percentage of businesses that actually make it. There's only about 5% of businesses that get over £1 million of revenue and become what we call proper businesses, you know, teams and everything else. Okay. Yeah. So you're looking at all these people working really, really hard, usually much harder than they need to because they're not using leverage. And the net result, you think, is, yeah, but some of them sell, and look at these people that have sold businesses. They've been successful. And here's the really frightening thing. 3/4 of people who sell regret it a year later.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
All that, the small percentage that actually do it, regret it a year later. So if you know those statistics, the question is, what the hell are we doing? Why are we even bothering? Right? But yet we all do. So, yeah, so based on that, people aren't doing a good enough job. When you're the sort of person who gets out of bed every morning and builds a business, and you said it with your little trip to Romania and on the same, it's very rare those people, when they're all busy in their business, 3 months on the beach sounds lovely. A bit more golf sounds lovely. But fulfillment does not come.
100%.
It comes from setting and achieving goals in line with your core values. And what people aren't doing is setting the next goal, considering the identity shift of not being in charge anymore, considering, there might be earnouts with people that don't want to work for, they end up with a job. The list is endless of people most people who fail to succeed in the next bit. So, this isn't about being a mountaineer and always the next mountain. It's about being a surfer, going, well, where am I? What am I doing? But what's the direction of travel? It doesn't end when you sell a company. And so that preparation around how involved you are, your social life might revolve around the people you work with. What do you want to do with your employees? Do you want to watch your business dissipate after all those years because the people that have bought it aren't very good? There's so many things that upset people when they've sold companies.
And that's why we're investing so much time, effort, and energy into what happens next. Because I've seen it time and time again. People get to this panacea of retirement and realise that it's not all it's cracked up to be. And actually, the concept of what happens next is retirement isn't the only solution. It's defining your purpose and values, and then working out what's going to motivate you to get out of bed in the morning. And that might be do more charity work, but do something you believe in, and think about that with plenty of time to spare, so you can sort of build your business in that way. But yeah, that statistic about 3/4 of people regretting selling their business.